everybody, and welcome back to B&E Stitchery.
I'm Brandy.
And I'm Emma.
And welcome.
We're excited to have you back.
Yeah.
Or welcome if you're new, I guess. We'll jump right in. What do you got going on?
With life?
Yeah, life updates.
Taking Brenna school clothes shopping tomorrow.
Back to school time!
Yeah, going school clothes shopping with a teenager isn't always the funnest of the fun, but we'll see. I'm the mean mom that doesn't let her buy whatever she wants to wear, and
well,
so
kids these days wear...
I don't get the crop top thing.
Days.
Why does your belly need to be exposed?
I mean, like...
Sorry.
Well, Brenna and I are only 7 years apart, so we're not, like, that crazy of an age gap, but, like, we're... The generation, I don't know what's going on, but it was not like that when I was in school, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Definitely more of having to try everything on and making sure that it's modest. Or, you know.
And I was talking, we were hanging out right before we just filmed this, and she was going through her list of like, I want this from this store, and I want this from that store, and I'm like...
She's so excited because we live rurally, and we don't get to go to like
Well,
a
we're
mall,
going to Portland, and
you know?
If you know like Maine geography, like where we're at is like 2.5 hours away from Portland. So it's like a big deal when we go to Portland. It only happens like 2 or 3 times a year, so... She's excited to go all the big stores, and like it is exciting to like be able to see things in person and try things on. So
yeah, just like cross stitch.
Exactly. You gotta see the fabric, how it looks.
Yeah, you gotta see it.
Yeah. So I have been really busy with work. I specialize in nonprofit industries at work, which means 6:30 year end just happened, and now things are kicking back up, and it feels like February again. I worked 55 hours this week, and I'm really tired. Plus, I can't say no, and I worked at the Skowhegan State Fair last weekend. I got like 18 hours in there, so, I mean, like, it's fun. I have a good time, and like, I work at Freiburg Fair and Blue Hill Fair, so if you're in Maine and you go to any of those, come see me at Steve's French Fries. But, yeah, I'm just tired.
Yeah.
That's all, but we push through.
Yeah.
All right, I think that's all. Big life updates.
Not much going on.
Oh, I helped my friend get engaged.
Oh.
It was so much fun. It was a great time. We went up to my family's camp, and his whole plan was like, let's do this, XYZ, and then like as the day went on, he was like, that's not gonna work. This isn't gonna work. And it was like 50 different things, but by the end of it, it was really cute, and she obviously said yes, and it was a great time. Anyways, that's it. I'm done now. So we did a little Stitchy swap, and I was like, Mom, I'm stitching you something.
Yeah, last time you had mentioned that you were stitching me something, so I was like, well, I better stitch her something.
I did not expect her to either. Like, I wanted to stitch you something because I wanted to stitch you something, not because I wanted anything in return. But, so we're going to do an exchange.
Yeah, so I finished mine.
She's much better than me in putting a cute little bag and FFO'd it. I'm not there yet, so...
I just can't wait to see it. I don't care if it's ever...
It's so cute! I love it. Wow, it did come out small.
It's very small.
But it's so cute. It's I'd rather be stitching. Oh, I love it so much.
So I did that on 25 count.
Looks really cool.
Yeah, you double the back stitch there.
Yeah.
I did it on 25 count Lugana over 1.
I love it.
I wasn't overly happy with it because it was so small on the pattern. It's beautiful in a pillow, but
it's so cute and tiny. I love it.
I did that in a Dollar Tree tray.
But you know what? It's freaking adorable.
Yeah, I chalk painted, or actually your sister chalk painted this. So, yeah, it's Primrose Cottage. So it is teeny, teeny, tiny.
It's very cute, though.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do I get to open it?
I don't know. Do I get to unfold it? Let me unfold it. I should have not folded it. I did iron it, but now it's got creases in it. Okay. Here you go.
I said don't make me cry.
We can pause if you want.
No, it's fine.
Okay.
Go ahead and talk about it.
This is... Oh, what even is the pattern name? Sorry. Hang on a minute.
To Silver Creek Samplers.
When Life is Done. And I did a little color conversion with her hair to make it more like Mom's hair. And this is my first time using even weave. And I'm gonna frame it. I have not yet picked out a frame, but yeah.
Yeah, it's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful.
This is why I didn't want to do it on camera.
Know. That's okay.
But I'm very excited about it. So I don't have very many whips to show because I literally have been stitching on this since...
Do you want to read it?
Sure. I'll read it off here. I love you just as much today as when you died and flew away. I'll not be sad nor shed a tear. Your memories will linger near. We'll meet again when life is done and soar away beyond the sun. So...
You put his initials in it and his...
Yep.
Yep, that's beautiful. It's very, very beautiful, Em. Thank you very, very much.
I didn't want to make you cry on camera.
I know.
I'm sorry.
Well, you can't do that, and...
I know.
You should have told me. I asked you before it was going to
I was like, if you want to do it on camera, sure.
It's beautiful. It really is beautiful. Thank you very, very much.
You're welcome.
I love it.
I will.
That's a lot of stitching that you did in, what, 2 weeks?
Just about 2 weeks,
It's beautiful. Your stitching's gorgeous.
Thanks.
It is
Again, that was my first time on an even weave, so that's a 28 count Lugana. It's just Zweigart Ash Gray. And I really liked stitching with it. It was a lot of fun to stitch.
Your stitches look beautiful.
Thank you.
I'm going to show it one more time.
Okay.
Up close, because this deserves a moment of...
It is pretty.
It's gorgeous.
I almost didn't want to give it to you, but I was like, oh. It'd be weird if I had that.
Yeah. Well, he is your dad, so...
Yeah.
You could have kept it if you wanted to, but it's very, very beautiful. Now it's mine.
And now it's yours. But I'm taking it back to FFO it.
Awesome.
I'm going to go get it framed at either Hobby Lobby, Michael's, or buy a frame and do it myself. I haven't decided yet. But
yeah.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
You have...
It is beautiful.
Sorry.
I know.
I was texting with Missy too, and because
she knew about
it, and all the people on our Zoom. As soon as you left, I was like, okay, now that she's gone, I can show this. So now you see it finished. But
we should speak about our Zoom.
Yeah,
it was so much fun, and we're gonna do it again.
Yes.
I don't know if we're gonna.
We should have talked about that.
We should have talked about this before.
Well, let's look
How
at
about the 17th of September? That's the day after Courtney's wedding.
Okay.
So September 17th, we'll do another brunch. Stitching.
Do the 10th, because then that would be exactly a month. No?
Oh yeah, that's fine.
I don't care. I really don't care.
Well, let's not discuss it on camera.
Okay, the 17th, we're committing.
Yeah.
The 17th.
The 17th, we'll do it from 10 to noon. Eastern time. We had a lot of fun people join us last time. It was a lot of fun.
Stephanie, it was so nice meeting you.
It was nice.
Karen and everybody.
It
was fun to stitch with people that we stitch on other Zooms with. So it was good.
Or in person, like some of our friends joined too. Yeah. So it was wonderful, and I really appreciate everybody that joined. Mm-hmm. And hopefully you guys can join us too. Our Facebook group is B&E Stitchery and Friends. If you want the link for the Zoom to come join us, you just have to answer a couple of questions.
A little bit more on that. Please answer the questions. I keep having to deny people because they aren't answering the questions, and it's what's your favorite designer and are you subscribed to us? 2 very easy questions, hopefully. So please answer them because I don't want to deny people.
And we don't want spammers.
And we're just trying to make sure we don't get spams, because I did see a request come through that didn't answer the questions that was like a weird guy, like, no thank you. So I just want, please answer the questions because we'd love to have you there. And I'm sure we'll be doing like stash unloading type giveaways there too.
Oh, that would be fun. Yeah.
So like patterns that we've both stitched or something. So we'll be doing more personal stuff there, and it's so fun to see your guys stitching too.
Oh my gosh, the lady that did the 56 count, holy moly, the Rosewood Manor.
Gorgeous.
Her colors were gorgeous.
Yeah, it's great. So it's fun to see your stitching and connect with you a little bit on a more personal level. So please join us on our Facebook page. I'll include the link in the description box down below. Back to stitching.
I have another start and a finish because my one that I finished for you was a start and a finish, but also I know last time I mentioned I was going to start Dorothy's Discovery, and I did, and I finished it. So we have two Silver Creek sampler finishes.
Woohoo!
We'll have to tag her. We'll have to post them. But the power is there whenever you choose. It's found in your heart, not in your shoes.
It's so cute.
It is cute. It turned out really good. The only thing...
Don't say it.
that I
it's
didn't
beautiful.
like... I think it's gorgeous. I wish I had used the rainbow thread that they called for instead of the etoile. I've never stitched with etoile. And the pattern called for combining 3328 with a rainbow gallery thread. I didn't have any rainbow gallery thread, and I had some sparkly red, so I just used my sparkly red with a toile and combined it, because this is on 16 count, and I combined it, and it's okay. It's not as sparkly.
It's so cute.
I know, it is cute. I like it. A little dog.
Are you pillowing it, or are you flat folding it?
I bought a frame, not a frame, like a mount, and it has basket weave on it.
Oh yeah.
So I'm either gonna paint it like
remember
the
you
color
talking
of the
about this
basket, or I'm gonna paint it like her skirt
and checkered.
and checkered. So I don't know. It seems like a lot of work to paint it like the skirt though, so it might just be brown. We'll see.
It's gonna be cute either way.
It's gonna sit in my box of shame.
I want this bag.
Yeah, you can have that bag back.
Oh, I just had a question for people. When you have this much floss left, like there's probably 2 strands of each color, like 2 DMC from a 6 strand. What do you throw it away?
No, I put it back on the spool.
You put it back on
I put it back on the bobbin.
Am I crazy to not? I'm
No.
really tempted to just throw this away. Is that bad?
I don't know if you should say that.
Oh, yikes.
Oh my.
I mean, like this one only used 1 strand of that color, so I might put this one back on my bobbin. But like the other ones, like, anyways.
I guess it's just your preference, you know? I mean, it's up to you.
I want to hear your guys' like opinion. Like, what do you do?
I put it back on the bobbin. I actually went through my floss this week and organized it all, because I don't know if you all do this, but when you finish a project, I have like a bin that sits on top of my floss box, and then I just throw it in, and I never take care of it. And then like when I buy new floss that's just like to have for my stash, I chuck it in the bin, and then the bin gets so full and I'm like, oh, I gotta go through the bin. So I went through the bin this week, and I'm not even gonna tell you how long that took because it was full. But I have flosses like that, and I will rewrap them around the bobbin.
Yeah.
Because then I can reuse them. But
Yeah. I'm just trying to decide if I actually would reuse it.
I don't know.
Anyways. Let me know in the comments below.
I have no idea.
Whippity doo dah,
Whippies.
whippity day.
Are you doing
I'm
North
doing
Pole?
North Pole.
Okay.
Primrose Cottage, North Pole, Sal, August section, which will get us once we complete it. Well, once I complete it, she's already done.
I'm not all the way
Oh,
done.
I thought you were already.
No, not all the way.
I spoke out of turn. This is the snowman section of the North Pole, which is a lot of white stitches. So I'm dragging my feet a little bit on it. I'm not gonna lie. Plus, oh, you already started the
Yeah. One of my snowballs looks really wonky. I need to fix it.
Anyways, this will get us halfway, so I'm really excited, and I really like how this is coming out. The hashtag is PCS North Pole Sal. Or welcome to the North
Have
Pole.
you posted it all in the hashtag?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I haven't.
Hello.
I'm so bad at Instagram. My friend Jenny said how great I was at it, and I'm like, I'm not good at it. Emma tags me in all her posts, and she's just her posts.
Also, I wanted to speak on that. Other people that are, I haven't seen a lot of people doing this. So other people that are duos, you can post something and invite a collaborator. It's like literally like when you go to tag someone, it says invite collaborator. And it will, once you invite them and they accept the invite, it will post to both of your pages. Just something to throw out there. A little tip, a little trick. Okay, where am I? Here I am. Not very far at all, but I I literally started this 2 days ago because
Well, you had a busy...
I was cranking trying to get that When Life is Done.
Yeah. It's beautiful. So I'm not quite finished, but I was stitching on it when I was doing our Zoom, and I didn't want to fill in the eyeballs or finish the rest of all the, all the trees have the one
lights.
stitch, and I just didn't want to do that.
My needle
We'll get it.
minder. Okay.
I just didn't want to do that while I was trying to concentrate and stuff. So, I still have some.
You still have some back stitch to do up there too.
Oh yeah. Whenever I finish a piece, I have to go back through and look at everything because I
procrastinate back stitching.
Well, that, and I just don't. Sometimes if I run out of thread and I'm like, oh, I want to move on, I'll like skip it. So I have to go back through everything I stitch and make sure that I didn't miss any of the spots.
So one thing, we were both stitching this after our last Flosstube, or she was stitching it. She was trying to finish her second section because you hadn't finished it. And there's 2 different versions of this pattern, and we didn't realize that. So I think it's on their Instagram or something, in their link tree. They have the correction, but see on my snowman, not my snowman, my elf train roof, it's checkered and has like a snow covered roof. Mom's pattern was just plain green and didn't have any snow on the top of the...
And she told me about it, and I was like, well, I'm not going backwards.
Well,
It's
you were
fine.
stitching it when I told you, and you were like, well, too late now.
I had already stitched a couple rows. I wasn't going to rip it out. I am not a frogger. I am a fudger.
But something to keep out, like if you didn't notice it, because I guess it was like the first round of printing that came out like right after Nashville, and they didn't catch it before. So if you bought it then, look at your train top.
Yeah.
But this is probably not news to anybody else, but
I am totally fine with it. And like I said, I am a fudger, not a frogger.
Yep. Yep.
Do you want to do the bee self?
Okay.
So I'm sure that if any of you have watched us before, we're working on the blue flower bee salve. So I am working on quilting bee, and I am almost done. I am so close.
On it right when I came downstairs from hanging out with Brenna.
I know, and Emma asked, she goes, do you want to take a couple hours so you can finish it? And I was like, I can't finish it in a couple hours.
I think you could.
I don't know.
You only have over here left, right?
I have 2 motifs in the middle on these sides, both too, that are pretty big. And then this motif isn't done down here that's kind of big too.
Oh, and there's one must be
Yeah.
Okay.
So I wouldn't have been able to finish
I
it.
see.
But I've made a lot of good progress.
Yeah, you have.
So I haven't
Your big
decided.
booty bee is done.
My big booty bee is finished, and his legs are all on, which they weren't last time. So
Woohoo!
I know he looks pretty good.
I love him.
I still haven't decided what I'm gonna do, but I know who really would like this.
I didn't know you had a sleeping bee needle minder.
Yeah, I've had it since I started this.
Why didn't you give it to me?
Because it's my needle minder.
Did that sound bratty? Probably.
A little bit.
Oh wow.
Why
I
did
didn't
you
mean
give
it
it
that
to
way. I'm
I
just
did
like,
get
I'm
you-
stitching on.
I did get you a present. You'll have to wait till Hall to see it.
Oh, I remember it.
Oh, okay. I told you.
So the bee that I'm choosing is sleeping bee. Oh, it was focused. There it goes. Oh. There we go. And I only stitched 1 day on this after our last Flosstube. Not very much progress since then, but probably about 100 stitches or so. I don't count my stitches. Oh no, it's definitely more than that. I lied. I think I got 2 days on this. Hang on, let me move my needle minder. Uh-oh. Hang on. I'm having a crisis.
I just rolled my eyes at you.
Of course you did. Listen, Linda, I should have looked at this to make sure it was okay, but it's whatever. So last time I had finished this bee skep and down to here on the honeycomb. So I did these 2 snowflakes, started this honeycomb, and all of these. So I guess it was more than I thought done, but I hadn't looked at it since.
I love that bee scat.
Yeah, they're cute.
They are cute.
So this is almost the very bottom. There's probably about 10 more down, like one more row of the pattern. And then once I finish all the way over as far as I can on the Q-snap, I'm going to move it over and work on the big booty. The big booty bee.
It's beautiful. You're going to put that on a round, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to try and find that rickrack, or what is that called?
Pom-poms.
Pom-poms?
I think it's Lady Dot, isn't it?
Yeah.
Sequoia.
Sequoia.
You should check my Lady Dot stash. I may have it. Seriously.
Are you willing to give?
Yeah, absolutely. I have a little stash of Lady Dot.
I will benefit from your stash, of course.
I have like a box of it. It's not all Lady Dot. Like some of it's just Rick Rack or, you know, whatever. But I do have a lot of Lady Dot. Because it's the best.
It's cute, for sure.
Yeah, I have one more.
So
I am stitching on.
You don't have to do it.
Are you sure? Happily Ever After.
You don't have
by the modern the Rebel Stitcher, excuse me. You got me all flustered. I love this pattern. And I have done some conversions of some of the floss based on what I had, and I'm stitching this on 18 count chocolate milk by Fabrics by Stephanie, and I love this fabric. This fabric, is great.
We should probably start checking that.
We really need to be better about this whole thread thing. But I only got a little bit done at our library stitchers meeting.
Yeah, that meeting ended up being more talking about the retreat than it did me.
Yes. But I finished the basket, I started the crown, finished some of the words, and worked on some of the border. So, I mean, I made a little bit of progress, but not a lot. But I love this pattern. I love this stitch.
Too. I like the
it's all in full color and easy to read. It's a beautiful pattern. Like, I don't know, the sentiment is perfect, but I just like the old, old worldliness of it. It's really cute. But I mean, I did my own conversion, so I really, really like it.
Okie dokie. Uh-oh. Anyways, my last whip is Apple Tree Cross Stitch, which I just worked on. Again, I probably only got like 250 stitches or something like that at our library stitchers retreat, because I was gonna bring Sleeping Bee, but that is a very count heavy project where I'm at on it right now. So I was like, can't do that. And then I was looking through all my other whips, and I was like, well, I would have to start the next section.
You had to do a lot on the computer. Both you and Ashley had to do stuff on the computer while we were doing it. So because our registration went really, really well.
Yes. Thank you, everybody. And please still sign up if you want to for the wait list, because right now I have 2 outstanding invoices. So check your email. If you knew you were on the wait list, check your email for an invoice. I don't want to say names in case privacy, whatever. So, yeah, I'm not contacting them that you got into the wait list, because that would just be like way too much. So I did see a couple people like sign up for the wait list 5 or 6 times. Once is enough. So we had
They're really excited to go.
I know. We have your stuff. I was like, oh my gosh, there's like 7 new people. It was all the same person. I was like, oh.
But does it not give you a confirmation when you're on the wait list?
I don't know.
So maybe that's why they did it, because they didn't get anything.
No, maybe. I don't know. Once you submit, I get it. So anyways, we filled up. We're so grateful. I'm so excited.
I can't wait to start like dropping stuff that we're
going
to be doing.
Hints?
Because
y'all are gonna die.
We got a lot going on, and I am here for it. I'm
here for it.
I'm so excited.
We're so excited. So anyways, that brings me to my last whip. It is Apple Tree Cross Stitch Rainbow Hot Air Balloon. I love it so much, and it is a lot of fill-in right now where I'm at, so it's kind of just what I did. Again with the threads, sorry. But I worked on just filling in this section. So all of that blue is all that I filled in.
I love a good fill-in though, especially when you're talking.
Yeah, but this one is not mindless fill-in.
Yeah.
Because you have to be paying attention to like how many down and like once you get the outline, it's fine, but
I think it's cute.
I am loving this, and I'm going on another work trip, so this will be my work trip project. What was the word I was looking for? I don't know.
I have no idea.
I don't know. My brain is in 7,000 places. Like I said, I worked 55 hours this week. Okay. Whatever's next. What's next?
Okay. Well, we can pause and I can go get that.
Yes.
Or, well, I'll just go get it and you got this part out.
Well, while you're gone, I can shout out Stitching Goddess Designs for our t-shirts. I love her so much, and I order from her probably like once a month. No, not actually.
Once a month?
No, I've ordered from her I think 3 times now. So I have this design, but in a hoodie. I bought that for her. I have the...
Which I love it.
Yeah.
Shh, I'm counting.
She says that to me all the time when we're stitching together. I have the Stash Acquired Beyond Life Expectancy, and then it says Life Expectancy is Immortal. I love that.
I need that shirt.
Yeah.
Who is it again?
Stitching Goddess Designs on Instagram. She has a link right in her thing, and she comes out with new ones all the time.
I can't wait. I need to go check her out because we have a stitch retreat coming up, and having new shirts would be really cool. Yeah. So I'm going to check her out. There are a couple people that I would like to talk about too. The August 1823 stitchers, brand new stitchers or brand new Flosstubers watched their first Flosstube, and they mentioned us, and I just wanted to mention them because great Flosstube ladies. Really like seeing all of your stuff, and they do a lot of backstitch. Oh and God. I need some lessons because my backstitch is like that.
Oh my God.
It's so terrible. I hate the way my backstitch looks. I need either that or I got to talk to Kathy. Because Kathy does a lot of backstitch, and her backstitch looks beautiful.
Do you feel like you rush through it?
Oh, I hate it. And I'm sure I probably do rush through it.
I found that, like, on the one that I finished, when I rushed through it, I can't talk today, I'm sorry. When I rushed through it, like, I wasn't making sure that they laid flat, and I found that if I, like, take my time and, like, almost, like, push it down to where I want it to like lay on what side of the stitch, you know what I'm saying? Like, especially if it's on top of another stitch. Mm-hmm. So I found that helped a little bit. Like taking my time and like actually laying the thread where I want it to go.
You know, my Bewitching Pixie set, the back stitch on that looks horrible. And I think I'm gonna rip it all out.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
I don't know. Helen D is doing a Bewitching Pixie. I wish I could remember her hashtag because it's kind of funny. I don't remember, but when she does it, I'm going to finish mine. Yeah. So, because I started that for Fancy Lady February. All right. Another Flosstuber that I wanted to mention was the Pink Stitchers.
We love you, ladies.
Love these ladies. They are hysterical.
They are funny.
I love watching everything that they do, and I really wish that I could go to Primitive gatherings and like
just hang out with them.
Yeah. Because everything that the mom stitches is like, oh, I like that too. Like, I feel like that we stitch a lot of the same things and like a lot of the same things. So I mentioned to her that she had bought that for Love of Nature, that big one by Kathy Barrick that I have. I was like, we should do a Sal. So maybe we'll do a Sal.
You and your Sal starts.
I know. I feel like Pam from
You need to get a rotation.
Stitching. I do. I love Sal's because, like I said, it makes me think of the people that I stitch with. So I love it.
I have a Flosstube I want to shout out. She has 3 Flosstubes out, and it's Olivia from Texas. Her Flosstube name is Long Live the Stitcher. Long L-I-V the Stitcher, and it's the same on Instagram. And I love her. She's so fun. She's very cute. I haven't
watched her yet. Yeah. So I have to, maybe when we're stitching later today, because that's what we're going to do.
Yeah, I'm excited. She was talking about, she doesn't buy a lot of haul, so she was explaining how, like, you're not going to see a lot of haul, but then, like, she showed a lot of haul, so I was like, what are you talking about? But she has a, like, not cross stitch store, but a, like a craft store that like you can bring your old crafts to that you don't do anymore, like a kind of like a thrift store but for crafts.
Like a consignment shop.
Almost, yeah. And she was showing some of the stuff. Like she got a grab bag of a bunch of linen and Ada and like just like a bag full. Like
can
just
you even
so
imagine?
So cool. So she's awesome, and she like features like some beers, craft beers that she's drinking, and she's a musician. So she plays the mandolin, so that's her like intro song, and she's also a lawyer. Anyways, go watch her. She's great.
Awesome. And I didn't mention last time when we were talking about Stitch Maine, one of the wonderful gifts that I got. Our friend Joanna, who's also a library stitcher, and one of the first people in Maine that I actually met that I was stitching. And Joanna and I have done the finishing festival together that we do a couple of times. So she's super crafty. Love her so much. But she stitched this for me too.
For both of us.
For both of us, for all of us library stitchers.
A kiss a day keeps the meanies away.
And how adorable. And I have dipped in a little bit.
I brought it to my office desk. They're gone.
Yeah, I want to bring it to my office because I'm like, oh, well, it's perfect because that's where all the meanies are.
I hope they don't watch this.
No, it's not true. But
No, my clients
it's where I will.
I'm just kidding. Just kidding.
I did not say that.
I feel like that's better than saying your coworkers. Come on.
They would understand.
Oh my god.
Oh, anyway,
Wait,
one more.
Do you know if she designed, like if she did that, or is that a
I have
pattern?
no idea. I
'Cause
didn't
I've never
ask
seen
her.
anything
I
like
haven't seen her, but look at her back stitching.
I know. All those words are backstitch.
Yeah, I need some help, Joanna.
Joanna, next library meeting.
I need some help so my back stitching looks better. I like look at patterns and I'm like, I'm not doing that. That has too much back stitch in it, you know?
Too.
So
Hate to say it, but I do.
I do. Me too. So one more thing I'd like to say is our dear friend Holly. I've been thinking about you a lot. I've been thinking about your baby, Graham, and well, your grandbaby, and just prayers for.
We're thinking of you.
Yeah, we love you, and we are hoping for Graham. But they are doing a stitch along with a beautiful pattern, and I didn't write it down. But it's called the hashtag Not So Awful August.
I didn't see that.
Yeah,
Oh my
Missy and Kathy and Teresa and Holly
Well, we
and
might
Shelly.
have to hop on.
I know.
What?
It's a beautiful
I
pattern.
should have wrote it down. Your phone's right there.
Okay.
Because now I'm like, I need to know.
Okay, well then
Plus, we're talking really fast today. I'm sorry. I feel like we're on like 2 times speed.
Yeah. It is from a New Creation Studio. Emma's going to insert a picture.
Of course.
It says, "Be still and know that I am God."
That's cute.
And it's beautiful. Love it. So we are going to have to join along because we love Holly very, very much. You've ever met Holly? Holly, one of the sweetest people.
Yep.
Her and Tammy.
You would know.
I love them so much. So we're
Her,
thinking
them.
of you. Her, them. We're thinking of you, Holly, and we love you.
Yes.
And another shout out that I'd like to do is for my friend Chris, the camping stitcher.
We love Chris.
Oh my gosh.
So
she just
happy.
announced another pattern today.
Pumpkin. It's so cute.
I know. Is that?
I know. I want to take just the pumpkins out of that and do like a small little pillow. Like how cute.
It's very cute. And I got the Stash Stitcher pattern, and I will be going back and I'm getting the stitching
ASAP.
Yeah.
But I'm going to switch the colors. I think I want to do like a light and dark blue type of thing.
Yeah.
But
I thought I was going to do it on like funky fabric color because it's a perfect stitch to do that. So, but I love it. And Chris, you are knocking it out of the park.
Yeah, you're killing it, girl.
3 patterns in the
like
last
2
weeks. It's
crazy.
It's amazing. So.
And she's stitching them.
I know.
I'm like, you go, girl.
She has not retired, apparently.
I know. She's just like, well, I think this is the time when she would start getting ready to go back to work. So she's like, I need to get busy.
But we'll insert a couple pictures of her patterns and a link to her shop as well.
In the description.
But you need to check it out because it's pretty awesome. One more thing that I did want to mention is the Lakeside.
You said that 5 times.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I have lots of things
She
I
has
wanted to
notes
mention
today.
because I keep forgetting stuff in other Flosstubes.
Yeah.
So,
anyways.
Lakeside Stitches Retreat. I know you guys have heard me talk about Lakeside Stitches. I love that store. It would be our local L&S if it wasn't like 2 hours away, but we like to go there a lot. And Patty is wonderful.
Yeah.
And this retreat that she has planned
Looks amazing.
so wonderful.
Did you see they posted the agenda
I did.
I'm like so sad we can't go.
I know.
It's the same weekend as Stitch New England. So if you're from Maine or even not,
Greenville
in October, let me tell you,
beautiful.
You're gonna not regret it. It's beautiful and
it's an amazing area. I fell in love when I went there. It's so awesome. There's so many places to go and things to see, and it's just beautiful. So they're having a retreat October 14th and 15th.
13th, there's like a welcome dinner.
Yeah.
So there's that. And then there's a full day and they've got like the Elegant Thread. What's her name?
Erin?
I don't remember. The designer behind Elegant Thread. She's there and she's going to do a little demonstration. And the Northwood Stitcher, she has a little demonstration. And Drooling Moose has one as well. So very cool and exciting. You should sign up. We'll put her link in the description box as well.
Speaking of the Elegant Thread, have you checked out her main pattern?
I want it so bad, but I'm still on a no buy.
I ordered it. So I'm going to do the stitch along with the Crafty Grimalkin.
Yep.
So I have it on order and I will definitely be getting it.
There's so many things happening and I'm just sitting on my hands to not press add to cart.
You've done amazing.
I'm really budgeting for a house and a wedding and trying to just and my student loans start back up in September, so just all the things.
And we have 2 retreats we're going to. So
3.
Yeah.
4 if you include ours. I'm a little scared for my wallet, but I'm starting to save now. Like
restraint.
Yeah. That's why I'm not buying right now, because like I have so many opportunities to buy in person. So why would I? Yeah.
Yeah, I
anyways
haven't restrained myself.
And that's okay too.
I needed some retail therapy.
Nothing wrong with that, girlfriend. Okay. Giveaway!
Oh, yes.
So our last Flosstube was our 1,000 subscribers giveaway. And thank you everybody again for subscribing. We passed 1,200 since our last Flosstube. So it's just so fun to watch our little community grow. And I like even watching other Flosstubers communities grow. You know, it's just fun to cheer everybody on. And it's just so fun to be part of this community. And it's really unlike anything I've ever been a part of.
Our Stitchy friends are the best friends I've ever had in my life, and
even the ones that we've never met before.
Even the ones that we have never met. I've never met Niecy Stitches. I love her.
And Sarah from our Zooms, love her.
Alicia,
I mean, everybody's amazing. So to give back to our community, we did two giveaways. So the first one is Seaside Stitches, or Seaside Tiny Town. Oh my god, I'm a mess. With all of the DMC conversion. And this is going to Karen Ross, which
we met on
our Zoom. So that was super exciting. And just email us at the email in the description box with your address, and we'll get this out in the mail as soon as we hear from you. We should have discussed this.
What?
If we don't hear from them within what do we want to do?
By our next Flosstube.
I mean, unfollow Karen on Instagram. I can just shoot her a message.
I know. I hate to do that though because of all
it's
the
unfair,
spammy stuff. But
that's true. We won't do that. But by our next Flosstube, if we don't hear by you, we will put this in again for the same video. So yeah, Karen, you won Seaside with all the DMC. Very exciting. And
who doesn't love a tiny town?
Yeah. And speaking of tiny town, Harvest Tiny Town. Do you know how hard I had to sit on my hands? I almost had to make Casey sit on my hands to not make me buy that.
You'll get it. It's not going out of print anytime soon.
That's what I keep telling myself. I can buy it in person at Stitch New England. I can buy it in person at Stitch New England. I don't need it right now.
That's what I need to tell myself about all my stuff. But I see it online and I'm like, add to cart.
Because why not? Anyways, back to giveaway. The winner of the Sweet Gatherings pin keep by Scattered Seed Samplings is Cassie's Beach. That's your YouTube name. I don't know. I'm assuming your name is Cassie. So again, if you could just email us with your address, we will send that off to you. And
Awesome.
I'm just so excited to
I know.
start these giveaways. It's so much fun.
Yes.
And we'll probably do giveaways on our YouTube for our YouTube milestones, but we'll do intermittent fun giveaways, like smaller giveaways on our Facebook page. So definitely go follow
Check us out
on Facebook page. Yep.
Okay.
Okay, now's the portion of the haul where I sit back and relax.
Okay, so my friend Tammy at Kathy's retreat, Tammy Totten, is she showed me the pony needles, and I really, really liked them. But my friend Joanna showed me the pony needles that come in various sizes, but they're different colors. So I got a pack of those, and then I got a pack of the 28s because I needed more 28s.
Oh, they're like black tip.
Very
cool.
So I got those from Tropical Stitches, and of course they have fabric. So I was like, well, I've never heard of Tropical Stitches fabric, so I'll just pick up a couple pieces.
Do they dye it?
They dye it.
Oh.
And they're really fast too. Like a lot of fabric dyers, they don't keep everything in stock and whatever. And she says she turns her stuff within 7 to 10 days of any color you want. So
that's crazy.
yeah, so I got some more 18 count because I don't have enough.
Sit on your hands, Emma. Sit on your hands. Here, let me.
Diambra, I can't pronounce it, but
this is just a really pretty greeny neutral. It's not showing up as green on camera, which is weird because I normally feel like things show up green.
Yeah.
And now the green is not showing up green.
which, I mean,
This is green.
online it didn't seem green, but
it's
it
green.
It is green.
But I like it. It's cute.
But then I really like this one is biscotti.
Ooh, that's a really good neutral.
Yes. And it
Very
feels,
slight mono.
it's a Zweigart based Ada, and it feels really good. I mean, it's got a little bit of that stiffness that
I was going
like.
to say, if you don't like stiffness, you might not like this. It is a little stiff.
I'm an in-hand stitcher, so I like it to be a little stiff because I have something to grab onto. Some of the fabrics that are soft, like I love Fiber on a Whim, but it's a little too soft. I can't always get my stitches to be good with the tension if I can't grab it enough.
Yeah.
So then, Melanie Henson on
she?
Stitch Your Stash, or Stash Unload.
Stash unloading.
She always has bags, and she's super affordable, and her bags are gorgeous.
Very well done.
This is Hedgehogs.
It's so cute. I want that bag so bad.
You already have a hedgehog bag.
I know. And okay, you said $18, so I don't get it wrong.
18, yep.
18 for a vinyl front bag, and it comes with a little zipper pull.
I know.
I mean, can you beat that price? I don't even think you could make one for that cheap.
I know. It's so crazy. And they're beautiful bags.
They're so well done.
And I got
I love that one.
moth one.
It's
got a little butterfly scissor fob on it.
I like the lunar moth on it.
And then I had to get this because it's Teresa Kogut's fabric, which I love. So Bright Stars. And then I got this. I ordered like in March. I know.
Oh, is this for what you were gonna do?
My Lord's Prayer on.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is Affogato. I won't name the shop that I got it on, but it did take a while. She said it was gonna take 12 weeks.
That's
I
a
think.
picture of this plus, isn't it?
Fiber on a Whim, I thought.
Oh yeah, it is Fiber on a Whim.
Yes, Fiber on a Whim. And
Eat
she
my
did
words.
say it was 12 weeks.
So you knew up front.
Yeah, but
So-
I just got it.
In March. Oh, yeah. That's more than 12 weeks.
A little bit.
Anyways,
So,
we're glad we got it.
yes, and whatever. I mean, it's not like I don't have enough fabric. It's just I had a...
She's a fabric
Oh my God.
hoarder. Hoarder is like a swear word in the stitching community. It is not hoarding. I'm
If
sorry.
it's cross stitch, isn't that what it
Yeah,
says?
it's not hoarding if it's cross stitch.
stitch.
But girl, you got a lot of fabric.
I do. Speaking of fabric, I got this from Barefoot Needle Arts. It's Old and Crusty,
I love that name.
which is awesome. And this is what I got for you.
I'm so excited.
And I got myself a piece because, you know.
32 Lugana, which, can I just interrupt your haul to talk about this? I did sign up for something. I signed up for the Crafty Grimalkin's Atomic Ranch Fabric of the Month, and I'm so excited, and I was really hoping that my first one would be here, but it's going to be here on Monday, and we're filming on Saturday, so I'm like, wah, wah.
You'll have it to
But
show
I'm
for next
excited,
time.
and yes, I'll have it to show for next time, and I signed up for a 32 count Lugana. Guys, what is happening to me? Am I okay? Yes, I'm fine, but I'm very excited to be a Lugana stitcher. I feel like I'm part of a cool club. Not that there's anything wrong with Ada Stitchers, because there's not, and I'm still an Ada Stitcher, so don't take it that way.
I stitch both.
I'm just excited to level up. That's all I mean.
Yeah, it's just a different type of stitching.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, is totally fine. So, Farm Girl Dry Goods posted on Instagram that she had a few of these kits left.
American Welcome.
From Plum Street, and this was from her retreat that she had, and it comes with coloring cotton and DMC and a waxer and a thread drop.
Waxer? Oh my god!
Yeah, and it came with the fabric.
What do you get? Oh, it came with the fabric too.
It came with the fabric too. This is I think 36 or 40 count.
Linen or Lugana?
Amana linen. It's linen.
That's a linen. It almost looks like a Lugana. I think you could do that.
Nope.
So maybe this will end up in one of our giveaways.
Right? It's a beautiful linen.
How big is it? Is it like fit for that?
It's cut to the size.
Well, that's still pretty big. You could still do quite a bit on that.
Mm-hmm.
I think you could do it. Believe in yourself.
I think Old and Crusty would look very good on this.
Yeah, but that's a 32 Lugana. That's only one size up. Fine. I keep getting the side eye. I guess I'll shut up.
You should.
Ah!
So then, I've been seeing this, and I saw this all last year, and I was like, no, I don't need it. And then I kept seeing it. I can't remember who stitched it, but it's the Lollies, Crows, and Candy Corn by With Thy Needle.
And she doesn't do a lot of Halloween stuff, so.
It's so cute. I can't even.
I can't even.
And it's comes with the tray and the little candy corns and the little things so that you can put it all together, and it's really cute, and I really think that I need to stitch this.
I think Golden Crusty would look good with that.
Yeah. I need to stitch this quickly.
Do you want it done before Halloween? Is that your goal?
I don't know. I think it's not very big, so I think I could get it done, but I think I might need to go to Lakeside to get the threads.
I want to go to Lakeside.
I know, we were supposed to go on the 16th, but I'm
For
gonna
my birthday.
but I'm gonna have to cancel because it's my cousin's wedding.
We
so.
forgot. But
Yeah.
we're gonna have fun at the wedding.
Yeah.
We're gonna boogie all night. Anyways.
Yeah.
I actually do have one piece of haul. This was bought, what, March? April? Something like that, when the pre-order came out. It's Anytown, Tiny Town. And I am going to do it. I'm going to customize it a little bit. There's not too much I need to change to customize it, which is nice. I'm going to customize it to be like more like Farmington where I live. So if you know Farmington, there's an ice cream store. There's Twice Sold Tales, which is a bookstore. Pins and Needles, which is the like semi-cross stitch. They have a couple, like they have some over-dyed threads and like needles, and she has a couple like tubes of fabric and stuff, but mostly sewing. A barbershop, Java Joe's, so I might change it to say Java Joe's instead of cafe. And a flower shop. I haven't decided if I want to change it to be something else, but I don't know what else I would change it to. But there is a flower shop in Farmington. I mean, like, this is your typical, that's why it's called Anytown, Tiny Town, because
Your typical small town.
your typical, and I didn't know that I did this, but I got the DMC pack for it. Oops. Because I definitely have all these. I checked, I have all these in my stash. Don't know why I did that, but now I have them
Because you were
more.
so excited to add to cart.
I think I like, well, you know how it lists them in like just the pattern, the DMC conversion, the overdyed, the just DMC pack. Like they have the whole listing. I think I just clicked on like the first one that I saw because I wanted to get it so bad. Anyways, yeah, I'm excited. But that's the only thing that's come in. No Stitchy related things. Oh, I did make a purchase too. Technically, this is cross stitch.
Is this like your confession? Or
I think so.
Are you going to have to go to church tonight so you can go confess your sins?
Well, I was talking to Karen at our Stitchy Day, and she uses a lap stand. The one that it like fits in between your legs and you sit on it, and she two hand stitches with that. And I was like, you know, because I thought about buying one that you can like sit on, because I could still use it in my recliner, like you can still sit in it. And I think it'd be good for retreats and all that stuff, so I bought one.
Did you get it yet?
No, I'm really excited. It's supposed to, and it hasn't even shipped yet. I ordered it 2 weeks ago and it hasn't even shipped yet.
I think some of those things are custom made.
Yeah, it was off Etsy, so I'm sure it's custom made. And it said like only one left when I bought it.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that they just like always have one thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? How that works on Etsy.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm very excited to try that. It comes unfinished, so I'm trying to decide if I want to stain it or not. If you have a stand or a lap stand or anything like that, and it's unfinished, did you stain it? I want to know. Do I need to stain it? Would it help it longevity-wise? I don't know.
I'm sure it would.
Yeah. I might take it to my dad and be like, here you go, Dad.
At least seal it with
something.
Yeah.
Anyways, I'm excited because it fits a Q-snap. And I was having a hard time, because I've looked for stands before, and I couldn't really find anything that fit a Q-snap. So I'm excited. I can't wait for it to...
Does it do both or just one or the other?
Does it do both or just one or the other?
Does it fit a Q-snap and a frame?
A hoop? Yeah, because it like is adjustable.
Mm-hmm.
Like it opens and closes. So.
Well, we've talked about it so much, you should probably put a link to it.
I'll put a link to it in our description box. I'm going to have so much editing to do.
She loves it when I make her edit. Because I don't know how. And I don't want to learn.
It's okay. It's fine.
Oh, I didn't mention my 2 other patterns that I got.
Oh, 3 you said.
The Mama Witch Stitch.
Mm-hmm. It's cute.
It's very cute. It's 5 little, I can't remember the name of it.
You better look it up because we need that.
Yes.
I sent it to you. I sent a picture of it to you.
It's Mama Witch Stitch 5 Halloween characters. That's what it's called. Oh. I can show a picture of it.
I'll insert a picture because that never works.
All right. And then I got the Stars and Stripes by Plum Street and Shakespeare's Peddler. And Emma will insert a picture. And the other one I bought was the one we already talked about for the camping stitcher.
Oh, yeah.
You're so excited.
I love editing. It's fine. I would just rather stitch.
I know.
But it's okay. Although I can kind of stitch and edit at the same time, but I just have to like be paying attention.
Yeah.
So, do we have anything else?
I don't think so.
We suck at ending these videos.
We really do need to
we need to find like an outro, like
if anybody has any suggestions.
Yeah. If you're a Flosstuber, how the heck do you end these things?
It is kind of weird. We just kind of ramble at the very end.
Yeah.
So.
Anyways, we'll see you again before long. Probably the weekend.
Come join us on September 17th.
Yes.
For our Zoom stitch. And we're going to Stitch New England in October. We hope to meet you, some of you there.
Yeah. Well, that's all for today. We suck at this. We'll see you next time. Bye.